So the first thing we're going to do is put the flute together. So the first thing we'll take out is the body of the flute, and we're going to put the head joint on it. So to put these two together, instead of, because you're kind of grabbing it down low, flip it over, and you're going to grab it by the barrel at the top. At the top, right here, where there's no keys. So you want to grab the part where there isn't any other, like extendable parts we can hit. And then we're going to put in the head joint. And we're not going to force it together, we're just going to kind of gently like twist it in. And then to make sure your head joint is in properly, if you look, right here, there's a little arrow, and then it goes straight up and lines up with this symbol at the top. It's right there. And then it lines up with that symbol right there. And you're not going to want your flute pushed all the way in, because then it's going to be really sharp. So you just pull it out maybe like that much. Yeah, perfect. Alright, now we're going to put in the foot joint. And with the foot joint, if you look at the bottom, again, try to hold it at the bottom where there's not any keys. So we're going to line it up, and we want this part of the foot joint is going to cut through these keys kind of like a zipper. So, and then you just twist that on. An easy way you can check with the Yamaha flutes, if this is done correctly, is on the side there are the two little arrows again. Here, if you flip it that way, they're right there. Alright, so those arrows were already lined up, so you lined it up perfectly.
And does this go all the way in?
Yeah, that part goes all the way in. Alright, so now we can put our cases down. And let's just focus on posture really quick. We're going to want both feet on the floor, and then try to sit away from the back of your chair, because we don't want to be like slouching. So the next thing we'll talk about is actually being able to put your hands on the instrument. So with flute, we have our left hand is going to be 1, 2, 3 with our index finger on the small key at the top. And then we skip, not the smallest key, we're going to have this one down there. Then we skip this one and we go 2 and 3. Our pinky is just going to rest on the A flat key right here. And then our thumb on the back is going to go on the double B flat key. And we want it to, obviously it's not going to hold it down all the time. So, but we want it to be there and easily accessible to roll to this key or this key. The bottom hand, we take from the bottom up on the body. These 3 fingers go on these joints. Our ring, middle, and index. Then our pinky is on the E flat key at the bottom. And then for our thumb, it should go in between either the index finger and the ring finger, or it can go right under the index finger over here. Yep. Alright, so then when we hold the flute, it can be a little tricky, especially because like this thumb isn't going to be holding it down. So the 3 contact points we want to use is number 1 is our chin underneath here. Yep. Number 2 is going to be our index finger on our left hand. We're going to use that and have that always pushed up against the barrel. And then number 3 is our thumb. So if you just want to hold it up this way. And then with flutes, we don't need it to be exactly parallel to the ground. It can be a little bit down and to the right. Yeah, perfect. So now that you know how to hold the flute, let's go ahead and take out the head joint. Because now we're going to be focusing on trying to make a sound on the flute. So the embouchure of the flute can be kind of tricky. So a method we use to figure out where our embouchure should hit is a plant and roll. We're just going to put it on our lips like this, and then roll down. And so this bottom part of the lip plate should rest in kind of in the natural curvature between your bottom lip and your chin. And then you should be able to feel the bottom of the tone hole on your bottom lip.
Okay.
So now we're going to try to plant and roll, and then we're going to try to make a sound. The best way to make a sound on the flute is we're going to think of the syllables pure. So if you could say that.
Pure.
And then with the pure, your lips are just going to pucker a little bit.
Pure.
Yeah. So when we're playing, plant roll, we go pure, and then blow. Right. So with the air, let's go ahead and take your palm, hold it out in front of you, and we're going to focus on air direction. So go ahead and blow in the middle of your palm, and then try to point your air downwards towards your heel. That's where we want the air to be going when we're blowing on the flute, because it's going to split this part of the tone hole. So let's try that one more time. Plant roll. right now your lips are whistling a little bit, so you're a little bit too puckered inward. So with the pure, we're going pure. We don't want it to be pure where we're like tight all around. We just want our bottom lip and top lip to be kind of firm.
Pure. Pure.
So let's try the plant and roll again. So put it both lips resting, roll down, and then try the pure. Keep it a little bit faster. Try rolling. Here, hold it by right here and right here. So do the plant and roll. And then let's do it a little bit more this way. Now try. So you're starting to do it right because you can see there's the condensation right here, which is good. Try rolling it a little bit further downward. Can you like sit up straighter? Alright, so it's a little bit closer.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and let's try to put it on the flute. Exactly how we did before. So, hold on, let me go through really quick. There, right there. And pull it out just a little bit. So since impure, it doesn't sound like the best technique for you. Let's try saying two with our lips. Can you say two?
Two.
And kind of hold your lips in the two.
Two.
And so your lips are a little bit out and it's rounded. So let's go ahead and put the flute. Good with the pinky there. So let's hold it up and just try to go two.
Two.
Two. And then we're gonna go. So you're starting to get the tone a little bit. Try rolling down a little bit more. There you go. You can hear it. So what I would suggest is blowing a little bit faster. And then I feel like, so on your bottom lip, you should be able to feel the tone hole, but not like, you should only be able to feel really this bottom little edge of it. So if you feel more than that, it's a little too close to. There you go. Try rolling it a little bit more out. There you go. So that's pretty close. And so yeah, that's all I need to do is try to get you to make it sound, which we came really close. So great job, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, that's the end of